What's going on, people? It's your boy, the Black Love, and I got this idea from Swayze to look back in my Modern Warfare 3 theater and see what recordings I had, maybe some good gameplays, check them out. And I stumbled across this one that I never posted. What you're watching right now is a 200-0 shutout match of domination, ground war domination. And it was basically me and two other friends, the rest were randoms, and we wound up shutting the other team out completely. So, I'm just letting you know right now, the gameplay is a little bit campy. It was pretty much us playing defensive, and, me and my two friends, we took different positions up on the map and just tried to hold those spots down, keep them off the flags if we could. After we shut them out of their first flag, that was the point we realized, holy shit, if we don't flip these spawns, if we don't let them get the flag, we can actually hold them in this game. And there's some close calls. There's going to be some really close calls, points where they hop on the flag, they could take it, change the entire dynamic of the game. But watch this, enjoy. I hope you enjoy it. I usually don't talk about gameplay, but this is one of those ones that was really exciting for us. The whole time we were playing it, we were incredibly hyped, enjoyed it, and this is something I want to talk about right now in this commentary. I had the chance to really look back and think about Modern Warfare 3 recently, with Ghost coming out and everything like that, and I've been playing Black Ops 2 for so long. Went back to this one, and recently as I've played it, I've come to an understanding of the game. It had a lot of flaws, there's no question about that. But there was a reason why I kept playing it despite the flaws, and I think it was because the game felt more rewarding if you could wade through the bullshit. And I know that's really, it sounds kind of stupid to say, you shouldn't have to deal with bullshit in the first place, but we knew what game we were getting when we bought it. We didn't know the extent of what we'd be getting, but we did know what kind of game it was. After you played Modern Warfare 2, you knew about death streaks, you knew about the graphics, the game mechanics. We weren't being promised a game with a new engine, and we weren't being promised a game with better graphics. We weren't being promised anything. We have to be real here. We're all adults. We know what the game's advertisements are. We know what's going to be true and what's false. And in this game, I feel like Infinity Ward was trying to be a little bit too ambitious. Not in changing the game, but in pleasing everyone. It looks like in this game, what they tried to do was please people who like to be kill hordes. You like to go out there, get your 100 pluses, your nukes and stuff. Well, in this one, it was the Moab, so you can get multiple ones and everything like that. But then they also tried to appease the people who aren't good at the game and who may be new to it. So, you have these different setups. You can run support. That way, if you die, you can still get streaks. You can still get kill streaks, which is awesome for a person who's bad at the game or not very skilled or even new. If you're new to this game, there's no reason why you shouldn't use support. It's there, it's in the game, and that's how it is. When it comes to weapon balance, every class had an OP weapon in it, so pretty much there's something usable for anything. If you want a usable shotgun, there were usable shotguns, things like the Striker, which you just saw. And there was a buff later on in the game's lifespan for the Spaz 12 and the KSG, things like that made them a bit more usable and a little bit more consistent and powerful after they had a little bit of tuning going on. But the SMGs were good. The assault rifles were amazing, especially this one, the ACR. And for the most part, you could use any weapon in the game and get tons of kills with them. There's no saying weapons are useless or anything like that. Everything pretty much worked. Alright? Some more than others, the secondaries. We complain about pistols in Black Ops 2. Well, we also had a problem with secondaries in this game when it came to the Akimbo machine pistols, the FMG9s and the MP9s. But, for the most part, it's the same Call of Duty we've been used to. So, getting back to the reason why I felt like this game was worth sticking with despite all the bullshit and complaints, and I've said it before in commentaries, I think it's because the game was a bit more rewarding for you. If you stuck it out in games, you fought hard, to get those wins. Sometimes you get in lobbies with people who camp really hard or whatever. They'd have their assassin on. They'd be really hard to dislodge from spots, but there were ways to do it. And for the most part, dealing with support streaks, you can't win every battle. You're not going to beat out a stealth bomber, even if you're on your specialist and everything. And that was the most frustrating thing for me, was I'm earning my kills without perks, mind you. I've got my specialist bonus and everything, and I'm trying to get Moabs, and I'm trying to fight really hard and a streak comes throughout the air that someone didn't earn. But you kind of accept that, you know what game you got when you got it, and you accept the fact that there's going to be people who aren't good, and they're trying to please everyone. They didn't want it to be lobbies full of people who aren't good getting beat up on by people who are good. They wanted it to kind of be balanced a bit more. I can understand that, and I'm not going to complain about that a year later, That's not what I'm here to do. So looking back at this game, I can understand why I stuck with it despite how frustrating it could be at times, because I had a lot of good moments with my friends playing it. And this is a perfect example of a game that just felt really good playing. This game is one of the reasons why I played Modern Warfare 3. Having moments like this where me and my friends could get together and actually shut out another team. The only person I'd seen doing things like that was Drifter over at Machinima, and that was just... It was awesome to see him doing it, so it was a lot of fun for us to do it. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary and the gameplay and the video. Drop a like if you did, and if you haven't, subscribe to my channel. Let me know what's up. It's been your boy The Black Love, and I'm out. Peace.